Hello, hello, and welcome back to Ambush City, where the grass is green, but the situation ain't pretty in XCOM, The Long War. And no, that was not a reference to Michael Paul Sorrentino, star of stage, screen, Jersey tanning salons, and federal grand juries. The latter because it turns out that the S in situation apparently stands for S Corporation, which Mr. Sorrentino may have employed to avoid paying his taxes. Allegedly paying his taxes. And if I learned anything from my last playthrough of the Long War and the trials and tribulations of Wesley Taxes Suck Snipes, it's that you pay your damn taxes. The IRS, they're everywhere, man, and no matter how clever you think you're being with your little tax shenanigans, those revenue boys, they ain't gonna be fooled. They've seen that shit before. There's nothing new under the sun. They know how to defraud the government. That's their job, stopping that shit. They're pervasive. They're gonna find out, and they're not gonna be fooled. They're gonna get their cut, and the only decision you have to make in the matter when it comes to paying your taxes is whether you want them to take it out of your wallet or your hide. I mean, remember, who was it that brought down Capone, Mike? Was it a rival gang? No. Was it Elliot Ness and his Untouchables? No. It was an accountant sitting in an office somewhere, quietly tapping away at a 10 key and taking very careful and deliberate and exhaustive notes. That's the man who stopped Capone. Yeah. How that relates to the current situation or, XCOM in general, I'm not really sure. Other than that, of course, sexy man beasts are strutting about. When it comes to sexy man beasts, though, I really think that old Team Lazarus here probably has the advantage. I mean, sure, the Jersey Shore has Michael S. Corporation Sorrentino. I've got Atlas King, man. The sexiest human to ever exist. Homeboy tried to punch an alien in the mouth last episode. He's like, yeah, this arc thrower's a piece of shit. Can I just walk up and straight up bare knuckle that cat? Pretty sure my bare knuckles will knock him right the fuck out. And honestly, given the fact that the old arc thrower didn't work, probably should have just let Atlas King punch him. And speaking of Atlas King, I think it's time we need to employ a little bit of Atlas. I need a little bit of Atlas in my life. A little bit of mind control by my side. A little bit of alien fuckery is what I need. Yeah. A little bit of Lou Bega never hurts the situation. Another situation reference. So we're absolutely going to try and mind control this guy, even though we do have a chance of failure. It's a relatively small chance. So Atlas King, time to earn your keep, you magnificent son of a bitch. And there we go. Atlas King, truly living up to his name. He is one magnificent son of a bitch. And there are way more mutons back there than I thought there were. Where the hell did that guy even come from? He's a billion miles away. He's all alone out there in the wilderness on sort of a Moses-style escapade. What's that all about, dude? All right, well, still, what we've got to worry about is what's in front of us. We need to address this situation. I'm going to keep saying it because I got nothing else. But that guy needs to go. I think Broadside Custer can probably put one right through his eyeball. 78% chance to critical here. If we get a hit, the Broadside's going to score himself a kill. He's delivering D like the man next to him is supposed to be delivering D. I mean, commonly D deliveries are reserved pretty much exclusively for Franklin and D. Roosevelt, but in this case, we've got other people delivering D. Franklin's gonna also deliver some D, because I mean, he's Franklin to D. Roosevelt. And you know what? Let's not have him shoot that guy again. That was objectively a mistake. That guy's standing out in the open. He's gonna be getting pummeled by pretty much anything we can throw at him. Yeah, we should not have shot that guy. That was objectively the wrong move. We've been better off to kill this guy who's in full cover. The problem we have here is between the number of grenades we've dealt and the number of explosions from disintegrating sectopods that we left behind on last mission, we don't have any good cover at all. Now, the thing we've got going for us, of course, is these guys are going to be entirely focused on their newly found turncoat buddy here. They're going to be hardcore pressed to try and take this cat out. They're up for his blood. They're howling. They're screaming. They want him down. There's nothing that mutons hate more than a traitor. Yeah, see, this is why we should not have had the D shoot it. Oh, never mind. That guy is technically not flanked? How is that? That guy should absolutely be flanked. Well, this guy is flanked. Matahari double 66s. Hit number 1. Wow, even if she gets a second hit. Alright, I was gonna say, I don't think she'll get the kill, but that second one must have critical. So Matahari delivers. I'm a little concerned about heading into the ship because we know there's going to be a pod in there. We have not yet encountered our command pod, and I kind of feel like we've got enough on our plate as it is. I don't really want to bite off any more because I think any more might be more than I can chew. We really need to think about maybe playing this one a little more conservative. I know I like to be brazen, I like to go forward, I like to dash, I like to do the dangerous shit, but we just don't have the cover. We could hunker down. I'm seriously considering having the team hunker down under the cover of a smoke grenade. We do have another shadow device, but I would prefer to not use. I'm trying to conserve the smoker. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna try and hunker down under the cover of smoke.
I'm on it, Commander.
So let's bring Willie Shakes around. That should give him a flank shot. Wow, that's a terrible hit percent, Will. Willie Shakes here with a not fantastic chance and an unsurprising miss there. We're gonna use this hit and run action to just reload. I'm very willing to let the Muton Elite that we have mind controlled do the heavy lifting on this. We're gonna use that guy. We're gonna use him. We're gonna wad him up like a tissue paper that we've just masturbated and culminated into. That was huge, Leo. That was an amazing shot. 25%. And I was gonna say we're gonna use this mechtoid like, you know, a masturbatory Kleenex that we used for cleanup, and we are. I'm pretty sure the aliens are gonna focus very, very strongly on him. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with Napoleon. We can't really do much. Our best bet with Napoleon, I think, actually is gonna be a mind fray. If we can mind fray this guy and slow him down, his first reaction is going to be to try and move, because he's going to want to get away from this guy that has him flanked. So he's going to try and get away. We can slow him down, and I think what we do, we just go ahead and drop the smoker. I don't expect the enemy to even shoot at us, but I'm still dropping the smoker just out of an abundance of caution. A little bit of smokage. All right, Typhoid Mary going with a little wake and bake action. Fucking 420 somewhere, right, Mary? Yeah. Stealing a page from the book of Alan Jackson. It's 420 somewhere. Also, Alan Jackson needs to do a remake of It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere that just is It's 420 Somewhere. That song would make all of the money. You're looking at like 1 billion hits on YouTube right there, Alan Jackson. I mean, I know your career has faltered a little bit, and probably because, you know, some of your songs are really kind of shitty, Alan. I'm not trying to throw shade at Alan Jackson, but he's not very good. He's not very good. He's not. He's real not good. He's the country equivalent of
We're green to go.
Let's see. Who would he be the country equivalent of? Yeah, he's like the country equivalent of a Robin Thicke. I mean, yeah, he had some hits, but just in general, no one is exactly sure why they were hits, and they weren't particularly great to begin with, and it's just weird situation. And that being said, I think that Alan Jackson may have written and performed the greatest country song of all time. Who says you can't have it all? If you've never heard it, do yourself a favor. Go find out who it is that says that you can't have it all, because that song is amazing. Alan Jackson still blows diggity dong, but that song is fucking genius. Or at least it may be the perfect country song. So we've got this guy for one more turn. We can probably have him go execute our little Muton friend, but I don't want to give up control of this guy and then spawn another pod. I think what we should do is dig in, have him come back and just prepare himself to be executed, and then worry about what's left on the map. So let's just overwatch, see what the Muton does. We'll get reloads in where we need them. I'm playing super cautious, but this is an ambush mission. I think I'm entitled to a little bit more conservative play than I would ordinarily take. This is an ambush mission, man.
They're bucking up.
Yeah, he's not really. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine. We're just gonna go ahead and use Johnny Muton here again. Wadded tissue, possibly filled with our ejaculate. I mean, hey, gotta clean up with something, man. That was exactly what we were hoping to avoid. Holy fuck nuggets! That's a really powerful berserker. How much health does that thing have? 10, 20, 30, 40. So 46 health berserker. That's a lot of fucking health. It's also impossible to hit. Why? It has a huge defensive bonus. It's going to be completely immune to criticals. It has Sprinter, Adaptive Bone Marrow, Muscle Fiber Density, Bloodlust, Bull Rush, and Shock Absorbent Armor. Man, that guy is going to be tough to stop. I was thinking about taking a poke at this guy, but now I'm very strongly reconsidering. Well, what's the worst case scenario? The Berserker charges us? I mean, who cares? Right? Yeah, let's just kill this guy and let's let the Muton Elite Praetorian do what a Muton Elite Praetorian is supposed to do, which is get fucking shot at. Meanwhile, Franklin D. Roosevelt got a pretty good shot for a kill there. I don't want to shoot at that berserker, actually. So we're going to have the D deliver a little bit more D. One muton getting eradicated from the planet. This is going to move that guy closer to us, and I don't want to do it. I mean, I also don't want to waste the double tap shot. So, well, let's go ahead and take the poke. Even if he moves towards us, I still think he's going to be more inclined to move towards the muton. Or do we just straight up kill him now? What's your shot like here, Matahari? I mean, it could be worse. Napoleon can definitely draw him closer by just throwing a grenade at him. That would leave this berserker, who would then likely charge the Praetorian, and that leaves in him. This actually may be it. This could be all that remains. I'm torn. We could have Custer move him forward a little bit as... You know what? Yeah, let's just keep picking him off. If we can take this guy down this turn, this mission is done. We've wrapped it up. Also, our boys with their squad sight shots here will not be intimidated by this big muton berserker. They're not going to be intimidated by you, you thug. Oh, just you think you're cool just because you're big and you're powerful and you have a lot of health? You can punch us into a puddle of slop? Yeah, you think you're a big man? You think you're a big man? Napoleon's grenade's going to bring your ass down to size. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, muton berserker. Which, I mean, that's the most evident, like, euphemism of all time, right? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I mean, that's just how physics work. That's not anything witty or clever to say. It's just stating a fact of reality. The bigger something is, the greater gravitational force it exerts on the objects around it. So if it's, you know, getting exerted a force on something that's considerably more massive than it, which would result in it falling towards that object, of course it's going to fall harder because the gravitational attraction is stronger. It's just how gravity works, man. Everybody always like trying to take credit for Isaac Newton's work, man. Be like, oh yeah, fuck, you know, that I came up with that. The whole bigger they are, the harder they fall thing. That was me. No, don't you take credit for Isaac Newton's work, you chump. And so Mary Mallon has panicked. That's very shitty. But honestly, I don't really think this is going to be a problem. Atlas King's going to take a little poke here, probably trigger some close encounter shots, I'm hoping. We should definitely have, there we go, that's what we're looking for. And Da Vinci and company signing that painting with a flourish. And we actually have a shot at what? What? That guy is dead. Okay, so that was real weird. Matahari apparently looking to put a little bit of a make-sure round into our last remaining foe. Double 61s is pretty good, but I really don't want to get shot at here. What if we... how big is the dome? You know what? This is... I'm using a dome. Oh, this actually shows us the size of the dome, and the dome is centered on Matahari. Okay, well, that's interesting. You know what? Maybe I'll hold off on the dome. The thing about this double 61, even if it hits, it's not going to get a kill. The guy probably has too much health, but he also doesn't have a gun, so fuck it. It's not like he's going to shoot at us. It's a berserker. What's he going to do? Fucking yell at us and scream and use harsh language? I'm not afraid of your harsh language, Mr. Berserker. Call me crazy. 14% for the old master is frankly straight up terrible. And it's just Willie Shakes and the old master. I think we just put them on Overwatch. And if Johnny Berserker decides to get froggy and come running at us, he gets cut into bloody ribbons. Instead, he's going to go punch our Mutant Elite Praetorian, which is fine, because the Praetorian's going to gun him down. The guy has reactive sensors, man. Homeboy? Yeah, he got reactive sensors on him. You got to watch out for that cat. He's dangerous. Also, he definitely got the better of that exchange with Mr. Berserker over there. That Berserker's regretting his decision. Gonna take a poke at him as well. No, you're gonna blood call the Berserker. Definitely a fantastic move. Is your little friend still hiding back there, you piece of trash? Are you still lurking in the wings? He's still lurking in the wings, folks. Alright, now we have a problem. So we've got this big, unkillable mutant bastard. We need him dead. We can kill him even though he's on our team. I'm trying to think of a way to effectively turn coat here. But I'd also like to get some damage output from this guy if we can. The problem is I don't think we're going to be able to, because I don't know if Napoleon's going to be able to whip a grenade that far. Really, all we need to do is catch that guy in the blast and have a little friendly fire incident. Quote, air quotes around the old incident thing. Oh, we can absolutely do that. Alright. That's fine then. We got this in hand. We're going to have a little friendly fire incident with our badly injured Mutant Praetorian. We're just going to bring him over here. We'll have him go ahead and take a shot at what remains of this Berserker. There we go. Right in the mouth. That guy has been completely, thoroughly drilled.
Let's do this.
Franklin the D. Roosevelt's going to reload. We'll come back to the D, because I may have the D at command as well. Atlas King, I need you to move.
Aye, aye.
Matahari is absolutely going to use the dome of safety here. I think we're going to have you reload. And it's going to be a lot of Overwatch for the rest of the team. Napoleon is going to throw the Granado. So give me that. Yeah, I'm sure it's friendly fire. It ain't really that fucking friendly here. I mean, this guy's a loosely allied, like, tangent force. Let's say we're the Marine Corps here. If we're the Marine Corps, our little friend there, he's like the French Foreign Legion. I mean, sure, technically we're all on the same side, but if we happen to drop like a gigantic 25-pound explosive munition into the bunker where those where the Foreign Legionnaires are hiding out, nobody's gonna be too salty about that. Is that Napoleon? You are Napoleon, right? I can't tell. I think that's Napoleon. What I'd like to do is command Napoleon. Okay, it was in fact Napoleon. We're just gonna have him go ahead and do this. Yep. Again, sorry, French Foreign Legion, you're taking one for the team here. Je suis Foreign Legion. I actually don't know how to say Foreign Legion in French because I don't speak French. Sorry. Spanish. Yep, all of it. 6 years. Can't speak a lick of that either. I can read and write it pretty well, but as far as the speaking thereof, yeah, I got nothing. So we got our mad dome of safety up. I'm guessing this guy's gonna have a real difficult time hitting us.
Do something. I'm pinned down.
All right, Atlas King is pinned down. Oh, look at the shots actually spinning off the dome. That's really cool, man. So if the alien gets inside the dome, do they still have the penalty? You're gonna throw a grenade at me, aren't you? Yep. All right. Well, I mean, should have expected that. Should have expected that. So fine. Good. No, it's okay. Oh, and that caught Matahari. Oh, that's weak. Man, that caught fucking everybody. All right, you piece of shit. Oh, this guy has. Please kill him. Please kill him, Matahari. He has reactive sensors. Oh, that was monumentally stupid and supremely lucky that Matahari managed to kill that man. I forgot he had reactive sensors. That could have been Matahari's doom right there. That could have been it. That could have been all she wrote for Matahari. The Dance of the Seven Veils could have been over. We could have had a World War I redux coming at us. That was not the last alien? Apparently not. Alright, well, med kits abound then. Let's get one starting off on the little Emperor here, or the little Corporal rather, who doesn't have a huge health total. So where's the last guy? Alright, well, if somebody's gonna go scout, I mean, Atlas King is the man. One, because Atlas King was smart enough to duck when somebody threw a grenade at him. And two, because he's the greatest man in the history of the XCOM project. Roosevelt, I think we're just gonna do Overwatch. Da Vinci, let's have you swing around, and next turn you can prepare to get healed. But you want Overwatch. The heals here for the Napoleon and the Immortal Bard. Not supremely important, really. These guys are in okay shape and Titan armor. There's a floater in there? It's not a heavy floater, it's just a regular floater. Napoleon taking a poke and coming up empty. Okay, so the floater is now going to what? Run away? Is he the last guy? This floater may be the last guy. Let's just have the D give him the D. The D do what the D do, and the D do deliver the D. That's the thing that the D do. Still not it. Another huge critical from the D, man. Franklin the D. Roosevelt is really... I want to say that he's in Fuego. The man is in Fuego.
Easy now, soldier.
In Fuego, baby. I hate Dick Vitale.
Affirmative.
All right, Atlas King. I mean, there's a dude somewhere, Atlas King. You know what, Atlas King? Why don't we have you throw a battle scanner and see if you can find the last remaining dude? Find all that remains. I mean, they haven't had a hit in forever. It's going to be a difficult challenge finding all that remains. Don't look on the charts, by the way, because that's the one place you aren't going to fucking find them. I have to point that out. What the fuck? This battle scanner showed us nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, well, I mean, sure. Let's put Matahari on Overwatch. I guess we'll have Custer just steady up. We might as well move Da Vinci to slightly better cover. Willie Shakes will give you the wrap around here, and I guess we'll throw a little health patch at Willie Shakes if the opportunity arises. Where's the last alien? It's got to be that mutant who ran away, right? mean, he's got to be it. It's Johnny, I'm a lot to hide a muton guy. We got, like, crouching berserker hidden muton working here. Right, so we're going to throw some heal.
Some dirt on it, you wimp.
Come on, Mary Mallon, be a little more courteous than that. Haven't you ever heard of bedside manner, Mallon? I mean, that's an important part of physicianing. You gotta have a solid bedside manner. The patient's mental state is important to their overall recovery, and when you treat them like dirt, they're not gonna recover. They're just be like, my doctor hates me and they want me to die. I guess I'll just die. Let's make this a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm gonna kick the bucket because my doctor doesn't like me.
Big brother is online.
Yeah, well, your last big brother was remarkably futile. Oh, there are 2 outsiders in there. Well then, all right, and that's a horse of a different color. Matahari actually has shots at them where they stand right now. If we run her up there, does she trigger them? Probably not. It seems like a bad risk, though. I think we bring Mary Mallon over, or not Mary Mallon. Sorry, Matahari. Sorry. I didn't mean to call you Typhoid Mary. I apologize. That's my bad, yo. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Very sorry.
I'm on the move.
So we're gonna get broadside Custer over here. We're gonna have him reload. I'm just bringing sniper team down. Actually, you can hit them from here. The D can hit them from here. Do we have the D deliver the D? I think the answer is no. We're gonna hold off on the D delivery for one more turn because Franklin the D Roosevelt, that battle scanner's not going anywhere. He can hit him next turn as well. And then we can have old Da Vinci, the old master. Can you make a little, can you come in on an approach vector here that doesn't spawn them? Like if I run you to here, you shouldn't be able to see them at any point along that run. You son of a... That was my own fault. I did that. That's my fault. That was remarkably stupid. I needed to move them to the middle, and I moved them to an edge. That one's on me. I gotta take the blame for that one. I did that. That's all me. Everybody say Cypress Hill. Y'all fucked up. So what are you guys gonna do? Just cower? Maybe take a poke? A little suppression, that's fine. We've got the lightning reflexes if we need to dodge out of that. Can do without too much of a problem. This guy's gonna take a poke. Nope, double move. Well, that guy's just signed his own death warrant. All we need to do is be able to see that guy with literally anyone, and he's gonna be all of the pork. I think Shakespeare could probably just kill him, right? I mean, Willie Shakes with the double flanker here. This one shot may take him out. 14 damage critical and a shred on a hit and run, can't miss follow-up. So I mean, this guy's wrecked. Riggedy wreck, there you go. He is in fact dead and also gone. Well observed. Franklin D. Roosevelt suddenly does not have a shot anymore. What if we land him? This doesn't count as moving, I'd like to point out. For whatever reason, landing, nope, doesn't count as moving, but it's not good enough.
That's affirmative. Let's
move the D forward. The D has a shot from there. Why does Matahari not have a shot? Matahari should have a shot.
Roger.
You gotta give Matahari a shot. She definitely should have a shot from there, right? She does. We're just gonna Matahari reload. Why am I wasting the time doing all this? I mean, yeah, I know the D has a shot, but it's not gonna matter. All we gotta do is have Leonardo da Vinci run in there and shoot this man in the face a couple times. I mean, this is not rocket science. It's just a simple face shootery. Sure, he's gonna have to take this Overwatch, but it's fine. Even if it hits, it's not gonna kill us. We just come in here and we shoot this man in the face. I'm being overly cautious. My earlier caution has come back to haunt me. We can't miss this shot, and this man can't fail to die. The hit and run's gonna trigger. 13 damage critical. We finish him off with an even bigger critical, I'm gonna guess. There you go. That's into mission. Right? There we go. Alright. So 26 aliens dead, all things considered. A pretty solid little operation, despite Bradford's negative Nancy mission name, Operation Soaring Tears. Only tears in this one, tears of fucking joy. And amazement, of course, at Atlas King, but I weep every time I see that man. I just can't help it, he gets me all verklempt. It's just, he's so awesome. Take a look at our loot. We should have got some pretty respectable salvage out of this, too. Yeah, I know, it's pretty badass, isn't it, Dr. B?
By our soldiers' combat abilities.
Well, you should be impressed by Atlas King. The rest of the team, being impressed with them is like a highly suspect decision, but... You know, this is a lot of enemies. I mean, that was an ambush mission, sure, but it was a small UFO. Look at the caliber of foes we fought here. floater, heavy floater, 7 regular mutons, 6 mutons elites, including that Praetorian that Atlas King hijacked, 4 berserkers, one of whom had almost 50 health, 2 sectopods, one of which had over 50 health, and 2 drones. That's a not insignificant amount of resistance. The rewards for the mission, though, are pretty good. 72 Illyrium, 78 alloys, weapon fragments, meld, UFO flight computers, power source, and of course, let's not forget the Seeker that somebody killed with a meaningless Overwatch shot, I think. So Operation Soaring Tears, a pretty remarkable success. We're a little poor. Let's head down to the gray market and see about increasing our financial situation just slightly. What do we got that we want to get rid of? We got to have like 1 billion corpses of every variety, right? Yeah, we have 192 sectoid corpses, so I mean, I think we can spare some of those. Let's get rid of that. A little bit of Crazy Pete's Alien Artifact Emporium. We are liquidating stock, folks. We are grossly overstocked, and everything must go. Come on down. Deals like you've never seen. Need a sectoid commander corpse? We've got them in stock right now. Price to move. Yours for the low price of 13 mega credits. Floater corpses, we've got those as well. Piles and piles of floater corpses. Come on down and get yours today. You need regular floaters? We've got those. You need heavy floaters? We've got them in stock, folks. Everything must go. I'm insane with my prices. All right, I'm done doing that. It actually hurts my throat a little. 98 thin men corpses. Probably more than we need. Also, if we look at the number of corpses that I have recovered from various battlefields around the world, how the shit are there any aliens left? I mean, we've killed them all, right? This isn't just like a long war. This isn't a regular sort of war. This is a genocide campaign. And the aliens, I think if we look at it from a numbers perspective, are very clearly losing.
We didn't fall in line like they'd hoped.
Is that what you're on about, Bradford? The aliens hoping we were falling around. The Cyberdisc Rex, those we're gonna hang on to. Ethereal corpses, we're not going. I mean, 63 chrysalid corpses. I'm just gonna sell everything down to 50 because it's a nice round number. Drone Rex, actually we got rid of a bunch of those. We have a whole bunch of captives because I guess we just liked keeping them in the line items on the budget to feed those guys. How many weapon fragments do we have? 1,200. Alien entertainment we're gonna keep because we can use that to reduce panic. Alien food. I don't think that has any use, but that's fine. Let's look at damage stuff. Holy crap, I got a lot of this piling up. And this is literal junk, too. I mean, this is just garbage.
Shipping that equipment around. Get some people down there ASAP.
Yeah, I got 3,000 mega credits here, Bradford. I think with this kind of cash, I could probably afford to hire a few guys if I need them. We have 69 mechtoid cores. Arguably the perfect number of mechtoid cores. You know what? At 69, I'm not gonna sell any. I'm just gonna hang on to all 69 of those, baby. So with 2,949 credits, I think we've got our financial needs situated for ever. No need to really mess with that any longer. Is there anything we want to build? I mean, the only thing I really want to build is another plasma rifle. I really feel like I need another plasma. We are building a Nova gun, right? Are we not? Hold on a minute. Did we not start a plasma Nova gun? Because I thought we started one. Or did I try to start one and I found out that I didn't have the chunks? Because that's why I need the alien rifle. We need the alien rifle for the plasma Nova gun. I want to have 2 of those. Honestly, I'd like to have 2 because I wouldn't mind having another plasma rifle as well. Alright, that's going to have to be sort of our focus. Man, that does lengthen the amount of time before we can assault the alien base. And now I'm getting to the point where I think we may have to try and assault, not an alien base, but the temple ship. But now I think we may have to assault an alien base before we do our temple ship run. I don't want to do that. Yeah, well, that's a question for another day. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot. And if you'd like to see the continuing amazing adventures of Atlas King, and shit, who wouldn't? Consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes of XCOM every single day, almost every single one filled to the brim with the sexy beast that is Atlas Herald King. That Madison is one lucky son of a bitch. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.